Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome, 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 welcome. So today what's going to be going on here is I am going to do a speed draw of Lord Dominator. This ended up being an on a fly sort of sketch I decided to do, and what I ended up deciding on was essentially doing Lord Dominator as kind of like one of the diamonds from Steven Universe, specifically thinking of the mural. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of similarities between her and them, I think. I mean, I'm way behind on Steven Universe at the moment, so shh, don't spoil it for me. But she goes about conquering planets, Lord Dominator, and destroys them basically for her own purpose. So I'm doing that here. But the thing is, I gotta figure out which one I want her to be closest to pose like. And Blue Diamond is immediately out because she is in no way sad or weepy. So that leaves the other three. Now, in terms of poses and a bit like, I guess position, I would say that Yellow Diamond's probably the one that's gonna be out because she's not like a metal banana kind of person. She's like one of the newer villains, right? Lord Dominator. But she also quickly became top dog. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say that between these two, I mean, I like the pose for Pink Diamond if Lord Dominator did something like that, but I'm gonna have to go with White Diamond because she's the, you know, toppity top. And Lord Dominator is like, I absolutely adore her villainy. Like, I don't even watch the show. What is it, Wander Over Yonder? Never watched it, barely even saw one episode. But one day, a couple of years ago, her villain song, I'm the Bad Guy, ended up playing. Um, in my YouTube recommendations. I just clicked on it because I'm like, oh, villain song, YouTube recommend. I like villain songs. Okay, let's take a look. Got hooked immediately. And I've looked at scenes regarding her, even though I haven't watched episodes. So I have an idea of what she's like and everything, but I really just love her character design and her color scheme. It is like the best that they probably could have done for her. Like, I mean, they probably could have come up with another design that worked just as well, but I absolutely like it. And what I'm gonna do here is I ended up deciding not to have the pose like so exact, because I'm kind of like doing it by ear of how I just feel like doing it, and got to make sure she has her hips. And other than like just holding a planet like how White Diamond is doing, I want to get the feeling that she's like savoring holding it, having it within her grasp, the lifespan slowly seeping out of the very essence of the planet itself. So basically, she's crushing the planet with her bare hands instead of using her power drill vacuum thing that she has in the show. Like, what the heck even is that thing? I don't know. Anyway, so ended up deciding to do it this way. I think I'm still gonna do the background as kind of similar for the diamonds mural that they have, but just do my own thing in a theme that I think would match her. And the thing with Lord Dominator is that she's all magma and fiery, and she seems rather passionate as well, but also just like vicious, and I don't know what's a good term for her. Mischievous, a deviant, whichever. So, I like to include that usually with like the sort of expressions that I draw for her and everything. I've drawn her quite a few times. If you follow me on DeviantArt, then you'll likely see the different drawings I have of her. I like drew her as a cheerleader, drew her as a Sailor Scout. I made her a freaking furry one time, like just in cat form. Another time I didn't even draw her. I just like made a cake based off of her color scheme and outfit pretty much. So it like had the lightning bolts of her helmet and whatever and her melty heart with the holes in it and stuff. And I was just being silly. But I really do enjoy this character. I'm not entirely sure what all to talk about throughout this speed draw video, so hopefully you enjoy my ramblings about this. Um, Also in regards to Lord Dominator, I sometimes like to imagine like how she would react to or with other characters. I read up a little bit on her personality on Wikipedia and stuff, but I'd have to say that I think it would be just interesting to see how she would, I guess, respond to someone like Loki from Marvel or freaking Ratigan. Do you guys know who Ratigan is? Does anybody else remember Ratigan? He was that freaky, creepy, villainous mouse dude from The Great Mouse Detective. I actually drew a picture one time where Ratigan is so evil pretty much because he's her pet. Like he got it from her. It was basically the idea that I had with that. So there we go. I think that helped to make her eyes look a little more crazy there. And oh, gotta make sure that I get the colors right and all the little editings for how it looks and the right kind of layers. But let's see. Oh, another character that I'm really interested in. I don't know if it's ever occurred to anybody. Since she is, so evil and she wants to be top dog evil and kind of is such, and she like takes prisoners and has little to no mercy in her cruelty. Like she has absolutely no problem with manipulating people, and she seems kind of chaotic to me as well, even though she has, her stuff together. She runs a tight ship, obviously and apparently. But the other evil character I would like to see her interact with is him. Powerpuff Girls him. I don't know about that Powerpuff Girl reboot him. I don't know about him. I haven't watched a whole lot of Powerpuff Girl reboot because trying to watch the episodes, I got fed up with certain things regarding it and decided to just like toss it to the side and maybe wait until I hear something good about it or an inclusion of some characters I actually like to see how I would feel about it then. But the regular him, the original him from the original Powerpuff Girls cartoon, I think their interactions would be very interesting. In fact, I kind of think that she would like him because they have quite a bit in common, don't you think? She disguises, well, not even disguises, she armors up like all masculine and everything when she gets bigger, and her default form is just like just so stylish, so I don't know, awesome. And then we have him where his classic mode of fashion is like there was an episode where they pretty much said that he was trash fashion because he has so much makeup on and everything. And then there's his, business woman's business outfit with the tulle or the fur that he has top and bottom, around the collar and at the hem of it. And then when he gets like all super serious or huge, then he's also like a giant and masculine, but still just like wearing a tutu for some reason. Anyway, I would just like to see those two. Right now, I've decided on this particular hairstyle there because I like it better. I really like her mohawk when it's like all flowy and stuff. And I know that in a lot of renditions that other people draw of her, she has blonde hair, but I don't much care for her hair looking blonde. The descriptions say her hair is supposed to be more white, and in certain colors it looks kind of teal or light bluish, and I much prefer that coloring. So whenever I draw her, I tend to go for a really pale, almost white, pale teal or turquoise kind of color. Um, and let's see, what else can I jabber on about here? Who else really liked the I'm the Bad Guy song? Because I did. I still like that song. Oh, if you guys are interested, about my ideas regarding him and Lord Dominator, please let me know and I'll see what I can do in sharing it with you. I have like a whole lot of ideas about them, and I've been drawing out some stuff that I intend to share at some point. In fact, I think I'll do a little sneak peek of one of the little sketches that I have out a bit later on in the video and see how you guys like that. Hopefully you can see what it is that I see in regards to these two. Like, honestly, I could ship them. I really could. Like, there's just something about both of their individual aesthetics and color schemes and styles that just, it looks so interesting and fun and even nice side by side next together. Like, she's so cool colors for the most part, while he's warm colors all the way, like all red and pink. And yet their eyes, his eyes are green while he has red skin, and her eyes are like a hot pink while she has green skin and he has red skin, and it's just like But here we go. We're at the part where I got to doing the background, and as you can see, I went with doing a sort of heated looking flowing magma kind of thing. And then with the planets that were supposed to be orbiting up top over her, I went with this brown color because I was thinking of just like dry dirt, like crust, because you know she drains the resources or the inner core out of the planets, and that's why I decided to do with that. And then the moons, when I added them, I just made them a darker shade of that same brown, um, to indicate the differences in it. You know, a couple of them have rings. That's what the lines through it mean. And as you can see, I resized some so different size planets so that they don't all look like exactly the same. There's little differences to them to, I think, just make it more pleasing to the eye. And then let's see, on top of that, you might be wondering why there's so many. Well, like White Diamond, back when there was a whole lot of theories for why she has so many planets, which is probably all the planets she controls. I'm thinking like this is the amount of planets that she would have done. I've got like 13 planets total, the 13th one being in her hands. I honestly would not be surprised if she like mutilated or drained planets up to the double digits or even more. Does anybody know? Was it ever like verified how many she did? I never checked, but you know, it's whatever. So, this was pretty fun to draw. Like I said, it was kind of on the spot kind of idea that I decided to do. I just took a minute and what could I do? Oh, I like Lord Dominator. Let me try that, and voila, we have ourselves a Lord Dominator. So what do you think? Of course, it's not an exact pose of White Diamond's wall mural, but eh, I wasn't feeling it when I was in the middle of drawing it, as you could tell. So maybe one day I'll try it. Well, that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think. I'll probably be doing more videos like this of me just drawing either my own works or fan arts. And hopefully I will see you guys again in another video. Goodbye.